YouTube, what's the deal, man? It's Odell103. Thank you for watching my videos. Hey, shout out to the first man in the comment section and everybody else in the comment section, man. All right, now this video is for badge grinders. If you're grinding for your badge and you're a slasher, this video is for you. Now I'm gonna show you multiple ways to get these badges. All right, in every section is different ways to get the badges, and I'm going to go in detail on how to get these certain badges, man, step by step. All right, so sit back. It is a long video. If you can't watch the whole video, watch one part, come back, and we'll get back to it. All right, now look, very important. All right, make sure your difficulty is on pro. We are going in my career, so make sure your difficulty is on pro. All right, and turn off your action replays and the cutscenes. All right, because that take more time. If you badge grinding, that take up a lot of time, man. So cut all those cutscenes off. All right, now also for your coach settings, if you want to see all the plays that's going on, make sure your settings is just like this, so you can see all the plays that's going on. If you are not a point guard, if you can't control what the plays is going on and stuff like that, what plays is going on. All right, and make sure your controller settings are on absolute. If you're going for that posterizer badge, Acrobat and all this stuff, make sure your settings are like this. All right, so first thing we'll go over posterizer, relentless finisher, and one man fast break. All right, now make sure you got your contact dunks equipped if you're going for the posterizer badge. Some people make this mistake. All right, get all your contact dunks. All right, and equip this moving crossover number 4. It will help you if you badge grinding. Okay, I'm gonna show you everything. All right, and also you want to equip this right here. All right, now look, you want to get your badge as fast as possible. All right, so you want to call for a screen while you full court. All right, and you want to be on the right side or the left side of the court, and I'm gonna tell you why in a little bit. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna break it all the way down for you. Okay, now if you see, I already called for a screen. Now the whole team is on the left side of the court, and the right side of the court is open for me to drive already. Okay, only been like 2 seconds. All right, now when you call for a screen, the guy that's the help defense guy, he's gonna come up. All right, so that's why you want to call for a screen, and it brings the center out of the paint. All right, so before the screen is set, you want to do the normal forward crossover. All right, all you gotta do is flick the right stick to your off ball hand. Now the help defense will come over, and it's an automatic contact dunk, and you got all this speed. All right, when you do that crossover, it's kind of like a little speed boost, and now you got all this speed and you catch a body. Very simple, very easy, man. Now doing that crossover will get you the ankle breaker badge. It counts towards the ankle breaker badge. All right, so just know that. And if the man hits the screen, you also getting pick and roll maestro at the same time. Okay, now doing it this way, the way I chose to do it this way or show this way first, is because some people are not point guards. All right, so if you're not a point guard, if you any other position, you're a slasher, you can do it this way. All right, this way is better for everybody. This way is universal, basically. All right, so there go that behind the back I was telling you. So if you ask for a screen full court, the team move out the way for you. Okay, if you ask for a screen in the middle, everybody move up to the corners. You ask for a screen on the left side, the team will move towards the right side. Okay, so you want to call for a screen full court so you can have the momentum already going by the time you hit half court. Okay, now if you can't get the dunk off, all right, if the lane is congested, okay, come back. Don't go for a dunk because you're gonna miss it. All right, you want to come back, turn around, and you want to come right here, and you want to do a post spin. All right, now I made a video about this already, and you can check it out. But yeah, if you get cut off, you want to come back out, and you want to come right here. This is the sweet spot to get everybody out of the paint. If you notice, when I stop right here and post up, everybody will come out of the paint. Like the team will adjust for you. Okay, now you see everybody out of the paint. The paint is clear. All right, you go for the reverse dunk. All right, now if anybody touch you during this reverse dunk, you will get a contact dunk. Okay, now I'm telling you, 90% of the time when you go for the reverse dunk, you will get a contact dunk. All right, so that's universal for everybody. You're a small forward, you even if you're a center, athletic finisher, whatever, you can do these things. Okay, all right, so that's the best way for any position. Now with my build, I do get the post spin technician badge on bronze, So you can earn this badge by doing your post spins, okay? Now I want to know, I don't know if everybody else got post spin technician, whatever build you got, but let me know in the comments down below if you can pull this off without post spin technician. Now also you want to get steals, play half court, all right? You want to pick up the man half court and you want to try to get bump steals, okay? Call for a half court trap, okay? Call for a half court trap, and once the man get towards half court, run towards him and stay on the ball side, the ball hand side, and just play defense. Don't go for a steal. You don't have to go for a steal. You can press the steal button like once or twice, but don't spam it, okay? And when the help comes, they'll automatically lose the ball if you're in the right position. All right, see right here, I'm not even going for the steal, nothing like that. It's bump steals, okay? When the point guard try to do too much dribbling, you'll get a steal. All right, now you only want to play on 5-minute quarters when you're going for the posterizer badge, because as you can see, you don't get that many points at all. I got 16 contact dunks, ain't even got 3,000 points for that. All right, so they being stingy, okay? Now you want to practice. You want to go to practice to get your posterizer badge faster, okay? So you want to put on 5-minute quarters if you are playing my career, or you can just play pro am, all right? And you want to go to practice, okay? Now if you see here, right here, this one I got my posterizer badge on silver. I have a Hall of Fame now, okay? But you can get about 1,500 to 2,000 points each time you do this practice that I'm about to show you, okay? Now what you want to do is gauntlet offense top, okay? Gauntlet offense top, all right? It's the best way to do it, but I'm going to break it down to you step by step, okay? So you want to do a jab step, you want to get the blow by animation, and then just go for the dunk and use the right stick, okay? Let me break it down for you, okay? You want to flick the right stick up to do a jab step, and you're going to create some space. You're going to see the CPU back up and give you space, all right? So this way, when you get ready to take off, hold turbo, and you want to aim for his outside shoulder, okay? And once you run into his outside shoulder, you will get a bump animation or a blow by animation every time. Almost every time, all right? Now on the second dribble, you want to push the right stick to your ball hand while holding the trigger, and he'll go for the dunk. You get a contact dunk animation, okay? All right, on the second dribble, all right? So if you get 9 contact dunks, right? Each contact dunk, well, if you get 9 contact dunks, all right, for each practice, okay, you get 2,025 points, all right? Times 4, that's 8,100, okay? That's after each game, okay? So when you badge grinded, that's way more. So you seen earlier, I only got 3,000 for 16 contact dunks, okay? Now this way in practice, you just go back to back getting contact dunks back to back, so it's way faster to get it in practice. Trust me, okay? So you want to practice to get your posterizer badge and Relentless finisher, okay? This is also Relentless finisher. Every time you get a dunk, it also counts as a strong finish, okay? So you're getting both of these badges at the same time if you do not know this information, okay? So there you go right there. Right now, flashy passer and dimer. I found it a little bit difficult at first, but I got better at it. I found the very good method that probably nobody is using right now, all right, in my career. And it also worked in pro am, all right? So first thing, you want to call a half court trap, all right? You want to get steals. That's the first thing you want to try to do, all right? And you also want to practice on your steals, man. Just because you're not a lockdown defender, that don't mean you can't get steals, man. So on the fast break, it's easier for the CPU to hit the jump shots. Now also, let me break this down to you, man. You want to call for a screen, do a crossover, and then kick it out when they try to double team, okay? Now I'm gonna break this down for you, okay? In a little bit, I'll break it down for you, okay? Now throw a flashy pass, you double tap circle on PlayStation, double tap B on Xbox, all right? So you want to call for a screen with the left button, and then you want to push the right button to make the screener fade, all right? So they won't cut towards the basket, they'll do a fade. That's very important, man. So if you see it right here above his head, it says fade, so you have to make sure it says fade, all right? So after he set his screen, I do my crossover, he's going to stay back, okay? Now I can go for a layup because as you can see, the floor is wide open, but I'm going to show you again him staying back, all right? Him fading, okay? See how he fades, and I get double team, and I can hit him for a flashy pass and get the assist. Okay, so the size up I'm using for this is Pro 4. All right, and all you want to do is hold the right trigger and push the right stick towards your off ball hand, and he'll do that move that you just seen. All right, now as you can see, the flashy assist, you get a lot of points for flashy assists, man. I only got 6 and I got over 4,000 points. All right, now Lob City Finisher. Now for Lob City Finisher, I only have the computer throw it to me on a fast break. All right, or after I get a steal or something like that, I had a computer throw it to me. All right, and sometimes they mess that up too. All right, but if I get a steal, right, I haven't passed to me, if I have nobody in front of me, all right, I will throw an alley-oop to myself. Now to do that, all right, all you have to do is push the left stick towards the basket and spam the Y button. All right, now as you can see right here, you can start throwing a self alley-oop to yourself at the 3-point line once you get to the 3-point line, and when you are by the free throw line. Now if you under the free throw line, I recommend you not doing it because you might mess up. All right, so 3-point line, free throw line, that's the little zone where you want to throw yourself an alley-oop and you will complete it. Okay, now anybody can do this. Okay, point guards, even if you don't have high dunks, you throw an alley-oop and he'll do like a layup or whatever. All right, now make sure no one's in front of you at all. Okay, CPU, defender, whatever. All right, now call for an alley-oop by spamming Y. Okay, now if you don't have the ball, CPU got the ball, call for the alley-oop by spamming the Y button, triangle on PlayStation. All right, now as you can see in Pro-Am, by pressing the ball, look, I got an alley-oop. If you got somebody that will throw you alley-oop in Pro-Am, you know how selfish they is in Pro-Am. All right, but if you get some good teammates, some randoms or whatever, and they looking out for you, man, in Pro-Am you can do the same thing, especially back in double rep weekend. That's what you want to do, man. You want to throw yourself an alley-oop or get some alley-oops, or even throw alley-oops, because you get about 1,200 points just for one alley-oop or even throwing an alley-oop, man. I'm just letting y'all know because I did it for double rep weekend. Okay, you can see back to back, man, even throwing alley-oop. I showed y'all, man. But yeah, man, playing good defense up top, that's why I say practice good defense and try to get steals, man, because it results in fast break points, alley-oops and stuff like that. You can see, look, self alley-oop assist 1,200. Alley-oop assist 1,200. Look, alley-oop finishes 4,800. You thought I was lying. This was when double rep was popping. We had that 4-day weekend. Okay, but yeah, man. Now Acrobat. Okay, now this badge, you want to equip floater specialist for your layups. Now I'm gonna show you why, man. My Odell, man, why you want to get that, man? I'm gonna show you why, man. All right, so do what you did last time. All right, ask for the screen. So what you want to do is tap X, push the left stick in the direction you want to do the hop. All right, without holding the sprint button. That's turbo, R trigger, R2 on PlayStation. All right, and then he'll do the hop step. Okay, now once your player land, you have to shoot it again. Press X or square on PlayStation to go back up and go for the layup. Now with this, if you have the Relentless finisher badge, all right, and the Acrobat badge, all right, you'll make a lot of contact layups like this. Okay, even if you don't have the badge, you just have high attributes, you still can do this. All right, now also you can do a post spin to a reverse layup. All right, all you got to do is push the right stick towards the baseline with the left stick towards the rim without holding turbo. All right, because if you do that, he'll do a dunk. But I'm telling you, man, I'm showing you right here, man, post spin to a reverse layup. You can watch my big man video. I show that a whole bunch of times. I break that whole thing down, man. But acrobatic layups, everybody know. But if you don't know, you get a lot of points. You get about 500 points per acrobatic layup. Okay, now for the practice, same thing. Gauntlet offense top. Same thing as I showed you. If you want to watch the beginning of the video, posterizer section to get the posterizer badge, I explain this. All right, do a jab step. All right, and when you do the jab step, okay, then you push the left stick towards the basket, and then you push the right stick towards the opposite ball hand without holding the sprint button, and he will do like an acrobatic layup or a Euro step. All right, and that's the way you do that, man. You do this over and over, man. Do this over and over, and I believe you get you can max out at 2,250 points. All right, so you can get around like 8,000 if you do 4 practices. You do the 3 practices that they give you after each game, and then also a extra practice when you go outside and talk to the guy at the juice stand. I think it's called the juice stand or whatever. You get an extra practice. All right, so yeah, and acrobatic layups really help you make contact layups, man. That is a crucial badge to have as a slasher, bruh. Crucial badge to have as a slasher, man. If you're missing your layups, it's because of you don't have your acrobat badge, bro. So get your acrobat badge, and you'll make more contact layups. All right, Relentless Finisher doesn't have too much to do with contact layups. Okay, it helps, but acrobat badge helps more. All right, now tier dropper badge, and also getting a quadruple double if you want it in my career. Okay, now gonna start off with this Halfcourt Trap. All right, start off with the Halfcourt Trap, and I'm gonna break this down right now. Okay, if you didn't watch the beginning of the video, Posterizer badge, I'm gonna break it down. Okay, now run up as soon as he gets half court. Okay, now what you want to do is stay on his ball hand side, okay, and try to get a bump steal, and do not spam the X button or the steal button. Okay, see, I'm on his ball hand side, I get a steal. I pressed X right there, I went for the steal. Now I'm gonna show you this back to back. I'm just gonna speed it up, but I got so many steals doing this, man. So many steals, man. Look, another steal. The dude cold already. He cold already. Now I couldn't go for a floater right here, so I went for the reverse dunk to keep it going. Came back, soon as he hit half court, bam, bump steal. Now here come the floater, and I did this I think about 4 times, man. So what's that? 3 steals right there. I'ma do it again. Boom, bump steal. You know what I mean? Hit him with another floater, man. And I don't think I got another. I think that was it after this one, man. Nope, I got another one. Bump steal. Look at this, man. I'm telling you, man, you can get steals, man. I'm not no lockdown defender. I'm not a lockdown defender, and this actually worked in Pro-Am, all right? Now look, to call for a screen and have the man fade, push the left bumper and then the right bumper, all right? That's L1 and R1 on PlayStation, okay? That's to make the man fade when you ask it for a screen, okay? Now, you do your crossover, all right, and then hit him with a floater, okay? To do a floater, oh yeah, this is the crossover that I'm using. That's the crossover I'm using that you just seen, all right? Now, you also can get assists doing this when the guy fades. I talked about this earlier in the video. But to do a floater, all right, you want to push the left stick towards the rim, and then you want to pull the right stick down or back, okay? Now make sure you got your controller settings on absolute, okay, or you might mess up and do some crazy layup or whatever, all right? But that's how you do a floater, and this also works in Pro-Am. Now that's a computer that I call for the screen. You can call for a screen, have a computer set your screen, and I did this and it worked. It really worked in Pro-Am, man. I did this over and over and over in Pro-Am, man. They couldn't stop it, man. So floaters actually help when the paint is crowded. And you know in Pro-Am the paint stay crowded. I don't know why, but it stay crowded, all right? And you also can do the post spin into a floater, all right? Now for the quadruple double, all right, you got to get rebounds too, okay? You got to get rebounds too. So you call for a 2-3 zone. They crowd the paint, and you can get more rebounds like that because the CPU will box out the center, okay? Now when you go for a floater, you're gonna miss floaters, but you can get your rebound back because you have the high vertical because you're a slasher, okay? All right, and you also can get putback king doing that. Now that go to quadruple double right there, all right? Now as you can see, you're gonna miss floaters, bro. You're gonna miss floaters in my career, but that's okay, okay? Because you can get putback king when you get your offensive rebound, okay? You're gonna out rebound the point guard, all right? So I got 22 assists, 11 steals, all right, and 15 rebounds. All right, and you see how many points I had, right? So I got quadruple double. Now for teardropper, this is the drill that you want to do, all right, when you go to practice. And I explained this about 3 times through the video, all right. But you can go to the beginning of the video. I explained everything on how to do this practice in the Posterizer badge section, all right. But you can do a jab step, that'll push the CPU back. And then you want to run towards his outside shoulder, whichever way you want to go, all right? And then once you get close to the basket or on your second dribble, then you want to go for the floater, okay? But try to get as close as possible to the rim, probably right outside of the danger zone. If you're a loyal sub, you know what the danger zone is. And then you do a floater, okay? And that's a good way to get this badge, bruh. That's a real good way to get this badge, by practicing. But I will advise for you to put it on 12-minute quarters and just play regular games in my career, because you get 500 points, around 500 points for a floater. So it's better to do it that way, because you're making hella floaters right now in practice, but the points you're gonna get is maxed out at like 2,250 doing this practice, okay? Each practice. So you see it right there, how much I got right there. So you might as well, I made 8 floaters. You might as well just go ahead and go to your a regular My Career game on Pro and put it on 12-minute quarters and get it that way. So here it go. I got it right here on gold. I maxed out. That's the max I can get it. So there you go. There you have it. That's all I have for you guys. If you can, drop a like on the video. All right, I did work hard on this video. I will be coming out with a attribute update to this video, and if you guys do want the build of this video, you can check out my slasher playlist. It's Odell103. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'm out.